What's up? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to another video. Hope all is well. So today I wanted to talk about this phone right here, which is the Moto G Stylus 2025. It's finally a budget phone. People who do a lot of things with their smartphones can appreciate. For basically, it has the features of a flagship, similar to a flagship, not like quite flagship level, but it's one of the first, Motorola budget phones that offers a premium experience, which is like close to a flagship level. There's some condensation right here, but yeah, just close to the closest we've seen to a flagship level performer in the budget space. And so yeah, Motorola's came quite far with their budget lineup, and I'm here to talk about how this phone has kind of evolved into something that now budget users can appreciate, because this thing does give you the ability to do pretty much anything that you were able to do with a more premium phone, maybe triple the price, double the price. I think this one will handle most of that stuff. But if you're brand new to the channel, make sure you stay locked into the end of the video. I truly appreciate you for coming through if you're new. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So yeah, this is where we are right now. We have the Motorola G Stylus 2025, which is the most evolved budget phone from Motorola that people can actually use as a powerhouse device. It has everything that a powerhouse should have and needs. And so yeah, I definitely think this is going to be one of the better options when it comes down to for power users in the budget space. So I really like the fact that this thing, I can charge it on a wireless charger, and it can basically do wireless charging for me overnight when I want to charge it. It charges at 15 watts, but they've actually, every year they get better with the charging capabilities for the Moto devices. So yeah, it comes in a recycle-free material, which is really cool for the environment. They so-called state, but yeah, you don't get the power adapter anymore, so you will need to buy that if you want to charge it at the maximum level. They do include the cable in there though, and they do include, it's a Type-C to Type-C cable, which they've been switching to instead of the Type-A to Type-C cable, just for compatibility, faster charging. It's kind of like the new standard when it comes to charging your device. But yeah, they've given it the faster charging, 68 watts when it comes to the wired charging, and 15 when it's on the wireless charger. So yeah, I just really like the evolution of this thing. If you've been around the smartphone world, the budget space for some time, you know that, I do have the 2021, the 2020 Moto G Stylus right here. This one was probably my favorite because it had dual speakers on it, and then all the years after that they took away the dual speakers. We got back the dual speakers on the 2025 model. I think they did it for the 24 as well, but the 25 and the 24 were probably like my favorites. But the 2020 is like one of the best ones of all time. This was really solid. They had the punch hole over to the left hand side. I still think this device is still really nice. It still has the headphone jack, has the 48 megapixel camera. It just felt really, really premium at that time when it was out. And so yeah, this has kind of started the wave for the Stylus series. I did pick up the 2023 Stylus, and this was the 4G variant. And this one was also good. It didn't have the dual speakers, but it was absolutely gorgeous in this rose gold color. And the only thing about the styluses that happened, like obviously these styluses were really good at that time in 2020. I got the 2024 model right here. But yeah, I just feel like the Motorola is going in the right direction. They've added 2 years of updates for the Stylus 2025, which is upgrade from the only 1 year of updates that we got with the 2024 right here. So they've been listening to us. They've added one of the better displays on on this phone, which is one of the best displays that you're gonna get. So you're gonna get, you know, obviously the you know, the best display, you know, that it can come with, which is the AMOLED display, the OLED, or whatever you want to call it, but it's one of the better displays. It's the 2025 has a slightly larger display. It's not a major upgrade compared to the 2024 model, but it does have a larger display, more bright. You know, you do get IP68 water and dust resistant, compared to, you know, the 2024, which is like IP52. It has a lot of, so not only you're getting that software support, also the charging capabilities with the wireless charging, the really nice peak display as well. You're getting, the battery life is gonna be similar to the 2024, but it's gonna not be as good because it's got a larger display with higher pixel density, which usually drains the battery more. So that's something that some people took note of, and, you know, decided to opt for the phone that offered more battery power, which, yeah, I get it. But if you do want more overall power when it comes to a device, this is the most powerful one out of the Stylus series. And yeah, I just feel like they've made a lot of improvements over the years. I really like the in-display fingerprint sensor. Like, I'm able to use that even when it gets wet. I'm still able to use that sensor in the rain. If it's wet from like coming out of the pool or something, it's still gonna work. If you wash your hands and your hands are wet from washing them, it still unlocks the phone every single time. So, you know, they upgraded the processing chip. They're not using the same Snapdragon Gen 1, it's the Gen 3. So it's more optimized. Also, the pen feature is more optimized. It's a little bit faster, and it has more responsiveness when it comes to using it. So I definitely think that the Moto G Stylus 2025 is extremely powerful as far as being a budget phone, and all the features that it's gotten over the years, and the durability with the IP, water and dust, 2 years of OS updates compared to the 1 year from last year's model. It also has a 50 megapixel primary sensor and 13 megapixel ultra wide sensor, with noticeable improvements when it comes to the photo quality, particularly in good lighting conditions. It's got better optimization. So it's going to be able to handle everything that you throw at it. And that's just going to be really solid with the Snapdragon Gen 3 processing chip, providing a performance boost generally for power users. And so, yeah, the 24 was absolutely a beast when it came to gaming. It was a beast when it came to multitasking and basically everything. There was no slowdowns on that device whatsoever. So yeah, it's just a premium phone overall. So I kind of want to show you guys some of the performance, so I could kind of like let you see what this thing is actually capable of. All right, so right now we have PUBG launched. We also do have the gaming enhancer on right here on the side, which gives you the power use right here that you're gonna get. Right now it's on turbo power. You also get balance and battery saving. So they've optimized it very well when it comes to that. And you could control the touch sensitivity is on, turn it off. You have acoustic lights right here. This will give you the ability to basically record your gaming when you're in a game session. So that's something that's pretty cool with this gaming performance mode. You can see that it controls the frames per second, also the RAM boost, the GPU and the CPU performance. Then you have all these features right here on the side. So you block notifications, lock mode, so it won't do anything else. And then the frames per second, so you can control that as well. And full performance. So yeah, everything is basically here at your own discretion. So let's make sure the brightness is fully up, because I want to make sure you guys can see the screen while I'm gaming. But yeah, let's just launch some PUBG and show you what I'm talking about.
Team match, let's go.
So yeah, this device performs really good when it comes to gaming. I kind of want to show you what I'm talking about right now. Very responsive, like there's no lag, there's zero lag on this phone right now. So got first blood right there. This doesn't even seem fair because a lot of the men aren't even moving. So yeah, I just got like 4 kills in a row right there. Just wanted to generally just show you how good this phone is when it comes to gaming. It's even better with this controller. The Easy SMX M15 is a beast. But you can see what I'm saying right now, like it's holding up true. So I just got 6 kills in the span of like a minute. So just to give you an idea of how crazy the performance is on this device, especially when you have like a handheld gaming controller, it just makes it a gaming machine. Then obviously, if you watch my video on how to connect the the Smart Connect feature, which will basically allow you to connect it to your smartphone, your smart TV, or any other device listed here, turning your phone a bit to essentially a mobile computer device. So it's very customizable. You'll see in that video when you click it after this one how versatile this phone is when it comes to that feature. So the display is crazy when it comes to the brightness. You basically can see it in any type of lighting condition. The customization is there. It has very good customizable OS and layout, which I really do like. So if you want to just go ahead and change the wallpapers, they make it pretty straightforward. But one of the other things I wanted to share in this video, they also have these moving wallpapers. They're called dynamic wallpapers. They look absolutely gorgeous because the screen actually like moves with the wallpaper. So I'm going to show you that right now. Right now I have this one set up as my wallpaper. Let's do the home screen. And you can see it just moves. It looks just gorgeous. And display fingerprint sensor, facial recognition, the Moto notifications on this. It's just packed with so many features, guys. I just love this phone. NFC is on board as well. What else could you ask for? I'm going to show you some picture samples and video samples, and I just want to show you the power that the camera has on here. It's still pretty good compared to the 2024 model. Is still really good when you compare it up against the 2024 model. I actually want to do a camera comparison just to show you how close they are. But yeah, let's take a look at some photo and video samples, and then I'll wrap up the video. Yeah, but if you're looking for a phone that packs power when it comes to battery, display, performance, even has a headphone jack as well as a stylus, dual speakers, you know, you're going to get 2 years of OS updates, and you're also going to be able to just, this thing is really nice when it comes to the texture too and the feel in the hand. It has everything a power user would need plus more. You get the multitasking option here, so you can do pop-up window, or you could even do, you know, if I move it there in the middle, it says I could do split screen, I could do pop-up window, multitasking. If you just tap it, that's when it just pops up as a pop-up window. Let me show you. Not in split screen, okay. So you just laid him out. That's crazy. Let me see. So the pop-up window happens when you just click it, and then you have that little pop-up window that you could play around with. So yeah, everything that I would need in a power experience with a budget price tag, this will handle. So that's why I am crazy about this phone. And you should be too if you're a budget-minded user. Hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. If you're still here, just type down in the comment section, I'm still here. So I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help beat the YouTube algorithm. I'll hit you back. I'll check you guys later. Namaste.